Hello and welcome to Taylor's Tech Talks. Today I'm going to be comparing the new Apple Magic Keyboard, the Smart Folio Keyboard from Apple, and the Logitech Slim Folio Pro Keyboard. Stay tuned at the end of this video because I'm also doing a giveaway where I'll be giving away the Logitech Slim Folio Pro Keyboard, so be sure to stay tuned for that. The weight of the Magic Keyboard is something that has been spoken about by a lot of people, and for a lot of people this has proven to be an issue. So I thought I'd take it upon myself to weigh these three keyboards and give you the exact weights of all three so you can justify for yourself if it's worth having this keyboard. The Magic Keyboard is the heaviest of all three. It weighs 600 grams alone, or 1073 grams with the iPad inside. This is followed closely by the Logitech Slim Folio Pro Keyboard, which weighs in at 555 grams alone, or 1028 grams with the iPad inside. The lightest keyboard out of the three is the Smart Folio Keyboard from Apple, which is 297 grams alone, or 770 grams with the iPad included. Now all of these weights are for the 11-inch model only, not the 12.9 inch. I have weighed the 11-inch Smart Folio Keyboard from Apple, and I've weighed these two. So not for the 12.9 inch, for the 11-inch. One thing I'd like to mention is the weight of the lightest MacBook, the MacBook Air. The MacBook Air weighs in at 1270 grams, so although some people have been put off by the extra bulk from the Magic Keyboard, the combination of the iPad and the Magic Keyboard is still less than that of the MacBook. Of course, the 12.9 inch model will be heavier, but if compactability is your primary concern, then the 11-inch iPad with a Magic Keyboard will be a strong choice for you. Overall, if weight and portability are your primary concerns, then the Smart Keyboard Folio from Apple will be the best choice for you. Up until the release of the Magic Keyboard, the Logitech Slim Folio Pro was the best in class for me in terms of typing experience. This keyboard offers a backlit keyboard, plenty of key travel, and a function bar up the top for controlling the screen from the keyboard itself. This all changed when the Magic Keyboard was released. Now, the Magic Keyboard gives the best typing experience by a country mile. Thanks to the scissor switching mechanism, this keyboard feels just like the one you'd find on a newer MacBook. There are some things I do miss from Logitech however, like the function bar for added controls, but I'm happy to live without these just for the enhanced typing experience alone. The Smart Folio has always felt a little gimmicky to me. With soft touch, chiclet style keys, it never really felt like a tablet experience you get from a laptop. Of course, there are benefits, like the lightweight design and the impenetrable layer of fabric over the keys, protecting them from the elements, but for me, I prioritise an authentic typing experience over anything else. This is the only keyboard out of the three without backlit keys, so best of luck when you want to type in darker lighting conditions. The clear winner for me in this regard is the Apple Magic Keyboard. If you are someone who wants the best typing experience for an iPad, then don't consider anything else. Get the Magic Keyboard, it's the one you'll be most happy with. Unlike the others, the Magic Keyboard offers a full sweep of viewing angles, starting at just shy of 90 degrees and going all the way to 130 degrees, which you can't say about the other two, which have only got two precise viewing angles. Although you are limited with the viewing angles on the Logitech and the Smart Folio, I found both of these angles to be usable. The narrowest of the two has always been sufficient when I've wanted to use my iPad when laying down, and the wider angle has always proven great when I'm sitting down at a flat surface. Both of these keyboards allow you to lay the iPad flat if you wanted to use it like a tablet, which is something that the Magic Keyboard can't do. For some people this may be a turn off, but remember it takes less than a second to remove the iPad from the Magic Keyboard and lay it down on a flat surface. To remove the iPad from the Logitech case, be prepared to wrestle a bit before it gives in and gives you your iPad. As we all know, the Magic Keyboard features a new cantilever hinge design for enhanced viewing angles. I can say with confidence after using all three of these keyboards that this is the most flexible and most robust keyboard I've tried with an iPad, and it's for this reason that I'd say the Magic Keyboard wins on the viewing angle front. One thing that I think Apple branded keyboards fall short on is their overall protection of the iPad. All of their keyboards that I've tried have always got exposed sides, meaning that if you were to drop your iPad or was to fall from a surface, the sides won't be protected and there's a chance of the iPad falling out of the case when it's dropped. Of course, with the Apple keyboards, you do have protection on the front and back of the iPad, so if anything were to fall on top of it, they would still be somewhat protected, but this isn't quite compared to the protection you get with the Logitech keyboard. The Logitech case has the most robust build of the three, with rubberized corners for added protection on the sides. This case also has a magnetic catch to keep the case securely closed when in transit, so you can be sure that the face of the iPad will always be covered. Of course, this does come with some negatives. It is quite bulky and it's not as sleek as the others, but you can be sure that this keyboard case will protect your iPad better than the others. For protection alone, the Slim Folio Pro definitely beats the two Apple branded keyboards. If you are someone who's a little bit clumsy, or you like to throw your iPad around a bit, then definitely don't consider any other case but this case. And whilst you're at it, it might be worth looking into AppleCare for some extra peace of mind. Each keyboard has its own unique features. The Smart Folio is the lightest, the Logitech Slim Folio Pro is the most protective, and the Magic Keyboard is the keyboard that brings the iPad closest to Macbook territory. But what other unique features do they all have? Let's start with the Smart Folio. The Smart Folio is probably the most efficient keyboard out of the three, in both form factor and power consumption. The Smart Folio uses smart connectors on the back of the iPad Pro, so no battery, just power straight from the iPad itself. Out of the three keyboards, I'd say that this keyboard is the most power efficient, with no backlit keyboard or any fancy tricks. There's not really a lot that requires power. The most power thirsty keyboard, from my experience, is the Logitech, although only by a small margin. I contribute this to the Bluetooth connectivity and the backlit keys. This is the only keyboard out of the three with a function bar, so you have the ability to control media, the backlit brightness, and the ability to lock the iPad directly from the keyboard. I'll be honest, this is something I do miss now that I've moved over to the Magic Keyboard. The Slim Folio Pro keyboard from Logitech is the only one that has an internal battery, so it does mean that you need to charge it up, but believe me when I say you'll only need to charge this once a month because this battery does last a very long time. Onto the Magic Keyboard, you've got the USB-C through-port charging, the backlit keyboard, the cantilever hinge design, the trackpad, and the best tapping experience you'll find with an iPad. Other notable features include the easy on-off magnetic docking system, the utilization of the smart connectors, and the embossed Apple logo for the additional flex. The trackpad supports MacBook gestures as well as some of its own unique gestures tailored specifically to iPadOS. So what's not to like? Probably the price. The last thing to mention, and probably one of the most important things, is the price of these keyboards. Now, the cheapest of the lot, according to Apple's website, is the Logitech Slim Folio Pro keyboard, which comes in at £99.95. This is followed by the Apple Smart Folio Keyboard, which is £170, and then the most expensive of the lot is the Magic Keyboard, which comes in at £299. Now, of course, these prices are taken into consideration the 11-inch models, so for the 12.9-inch model, it will be more expensive. At £99.95, I'd say that the Logitech is the best value for money. It's got everything you want from a keyboard case, including a nice typing experience, great protection, added functionality from the function bar, a backlit keyboard, and even a convenient pouch for storing the Apple Pencil, all for sub £100. You really can't argue with that. The worst value for money, in my opinion, is the Smart Folio keyboard. Of course, there are many convenient things about this keyboard that make it great, but for the price you pay, you really aren't getting many features. The Magic Keyboard is slightly harder for people to justify its higher price tag. Personally, I can. I think that the price you pay perfectly reflects the features that it offers. The build quality and the sophistication of this product really make it stand out from the crowd, and it's definitely a keyboard I'd choose if I were given the option. The best keyboard for you depends on your needs. If you're someone who's after the best tapping experience, a well-designed, polished product from the ground up, then the Magic Keyboard from Apple is your best choice. If your top priority is something that's portable and lightweight, then the Smart Folio Keyboard from Apple is your best choice. Or, if you're after a keyboard that offers the most protection as well as being a great all-rounder, then the Logitech is definitely a great choice for you. As I mentioned at the start of this video, I will be doing a giveaway. I'll be giving away this 11-inch Logitech Slim Folio Pro keyboard, so if you'd like to get involved, then all you need to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, leave a comment down below, and go and like my social media accounts, which I will link down below. All additional information about this giveaway can be found in the description of this video, so please go and check that out. Thanks for watching this video. If you feel like you've learned something, then please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.